Here we go. KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major. Cheryl Metal, DJ Urban, Libra Son in the studio with us.
Yeah.
So
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you here, man. So how did you come up with, first off, Redwell,
Oh, man.
and receiving the residency over at Paramore?
Paramore. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. This is my pretty much my first official year of taking this very seriously. But the Red Whale came. Shout out to Poppy's Pizza, San Antonio. Support your mom and pops. Right there at Blanco and 410. They had a claw machine, and they were getting rid of it. And he had a trash bag full of stuffed animals, and he wanted to give one to my son. Out pops out a red whale. Never in my life have I ever seen one. And I was just amazed by it. And it just took me to a spot to where it's like, dude, I really want to associate this somehow, some way. And I've had it with me. I take it everywhere with me. And eventually it was like, okay, I want to associate this with EDM, but how? When you think of EDM music, what do you think of? Blue Dolphins, right? So my idea was initially, I want to be the opposite of that.
Yeah.
The Red Whale would be what I'm doing, and that's the 80s vaporwave, deep house, deep. And I know that I can't put a genre on that, but San Antonio's barely starting to pick up traction again on certain things that we have around here. Shout out to Vibe House, Karma Electra, First Class, Amp Room for letting them do that.
Yeah.
Libros for letting, them have techno therapy, because we haven't had techno really much, as it's been a while.
Yeah.
Shout out to Swells, he's been doing things for 15 years around here. And, the rest of the folks, Artistan holding down the drum and bass scene. And, but basically, to circle back, what's gotten me these residencies is the fact that I was connected more to the city than I thought I was.
Yeah.
I took those 5 years off. I take my son everywhere. People recognize me. I forgot. You don't do music no more? Well, where you at? And then I go support, go see Spy's show. Shout out to Spy MC. People are like, where you at? You ain't doing nothing. Just drags you right back.
Yeah.
But the Red Whale ended up becoming more. It's a family business, pretty much grown into the fact where it's like I wanted to look at a spot where it made sense. The Haunted Coffee House in San Marcos, probably like my second spot.
Yeah.
You go in there, everything's like dark wave, but I did my 80s vaporwave and it fit right in there. Some places it didn't, so that was the bump on the head. Can you change it up a little bit? Okay, so it turned into 2 Halloween parties in 1 month, and then it's disco mixes, 80s mixes, it's different stuff that I was doing, genre blending. That place out on Blanco, Bourbon and Branch, it's a lot of 80s music, the Rolling Stones, a lot of Aerosmith, a lot of Motley Crue. It's taking me back to parts of the catalog that I forgot were even there.
Yeah.
The Iron Butterfly took me back to parts of my heart that I forgot I needed to connect back to. And I'm not even talking about Indigada David, I'm talking about Butterfly Blue.
Yeah.
So a lot of these different songs, it really connected me back to where, okay, this is more than just what I want to do. I want to do this now, because like I was saying to you off air, when people come up to, because I got Genghis Grill, I can't believe I forgot my other residency. I got a commercial residency, Genghis Grill, doing vibe dining, fine vibe dining type of music, to where it's vapor, sexy saxophone type of stuff.
Nice.
So this type of energy, it really pulls you back. And then, you have your goods and your bads, because I had a girl approach me while she was on the date asking me for an Instagram. And then I had another one approach me, tell me, thank you, you really made our anniversary night really good. And that's what made everything that much more special to me, because at the end of the day, you're just like, sometimes you're tired, running on no sleep. Like I was telling y'all, 6 cups of coffee. Yeah. I can't believe what time it is. But, the fact that they will do that to you, or forgive me for saying this, fellas, but this is a part of the, ladies and gentlemen, but this is part of the culture. This is part of San Antonio. But when I even did the White Trash Bar Olympics at the Safe House on Babcock, it was just multi-diverse, so much culture. Everything's everywhere. Everybody wants to hear so much different music. And you just pull sides out of you that you just, on the fly, like JC was saying, because when you're a DJ, you got to catch moments on the fly, man. You could be playing a song that everybody wants to hear, but then at the minute, nobody wants to hear that because they're trying to get crazy in there. Especially when they got beer pong going.
Oh my God.
Quarters.
I can just imagine
I had
that.
a girl fall down in the booth, lime flying in the air. She's trying to catch it before she hits the ground. It was the most funniest thing I ever seen. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Oak Hills Tavern for having me. I did an 80s and 70s night for them. The Crazy Ape had me for a little while. I did their Halloween party. And a lot of it is just deep. Some of it is just deep mixes of all different genres. You just have to give them everything. And it can be anything from Isley Brothers to Madonna. Madonna and Prince have been carrying me. A lot of that's really when he was talking about music that don't age. Yeah. Everybody's trying to hold on to what can we do that's new. Meanwhile, Elton John music is the first song of 2025 that I heard. Yeah. I'm still standing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you got to understand, it's like people want to make timeless music, but what kind of music are you actually making? What kind of the music are you making? Is it connecting to people in a way to make them feel good about themselves? Make them your replay value. You could drop an album all day, they give it one listen, give it one rating, and then that's it. Where do you go from there? So, but anyway, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. You're the one doing the interview here.
No, you speaking fact, man. I'm saying, anyone can make something that's one-hit wonders, but what's going to be a timeless classic?
But you asked me a question right now about how I landed the Paramore. Man, that is hard work. Some of these, excuse me. Some of these venues I'm getting paid for. Some of them you're taking a chance. So you're like, hey, I just landed a radio interview. I want to celebrate it. I want to come in and practice so I can get some footage, tag it. Yeah. And they'll be like, wow, okay. Next thing you know, they're tipping you out, and it wasn't even a free gig after all. So, and if I did a free one, I got more traction with those videos and with that picture alone tagging that venue than I did getting paid, because guess what? Somebody else, another bar saw that, who's another bar owner saw that, and they're calling you in and they want to see you. And that's exactly what happened with Paramore. Wow. Paramore was just a couple of calls away. I just needed to keep reaching out. Shout out to them. I had a tryout for them. They loved what I did. And now, for the first time since I started Red Whale, I have a place to play the music, bring in people like Karma Electra, Swells, First Class, Just Joy. And if I'm lucky enough, God willing, I can get superstar DJ Kiyoki in here, because I do have those connections now. Shout out to Trinidad Tracks, Darla Kogan, and that one from the Vox family in Houston. So everybody's connected here to keep growing and make plates. Yes. Shout out to Day 4. He's actually going to be special guest number 2 for the Big Wave every Thursday at the Paramore. Excuse me. It's just so much to unpack here.
Oh, yeah.
And then also I'm doing a movie soundtrack with Jay Nodick that we're doing. We're doing from
Shout out to Jay Nodick.
Shout out to Jay Nodick. He's the god around here. And I've been loving to see him over there at the Jazz Standard. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. Y'all got royalty right here all the time, man. Y'all just need to come show some love and come show some support.
Yeah, we have hella DJ culture out here.
But it's not even just, all over. Like I said, culture. So much culture all over the place, and we need to make sure that we show that side of it. We need an Anthony Bourdain. I don't know if I said his name correctly, but we need somebody that just does video blogging. I don't know if I need to do it. I will if I have to. Somebody that just goes to every venue, does an episode on every venue. But that would be great, and that would get us traction, seriously.
One more thing before we let you go. Social media. How can people stay on top of what you got going on?
I am on Instagram, Libra Sun. I'm going to get the Red Whale page started eventually. I'm on Facebook, Libra Sun, and then TikTok, Libra Sun, DJ Libra Sun. So y'all can find me on all 3 of those for now. I have SoundClouds, but they need to be updated. But yeah, other stuff's coming. I'm a live performance DJ at the moment, so eventually I'll get to recording these mixes.
Cool. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Shout out to Cheryl Metal. It's been years, man. Years.
Man, appreciate you. Hey, stay tuned, y'all. We've got music coming up in just a moment. We'll also be speaking with DJ Heath right here. These next three artists will be in San Antonio next week over at the Aztec Theater. We'll be featuring brand new music from Sage Francis and Mr. Dibbs right now, but let's go ahead and get into a track from Atmosphere. This is Barcade. Keep it locked. More coming up. This is Urban Suite KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.